Hello everyone and welcome to the forecast, the pre-game show here on Manchester Storm TV. I'm your match night host Aidan Millen and I'm joined as always by your Storm TV commentator Max Artis. Tonight's the Manchester Storm take on the Coventry Blaze, knowing that if results go their way tonight, they could be up to 4th in the league. Before we get on to talking about tonight's game though, I would like to say it's been a few weeks now since the Coventry Blaze tragically lost assistant coach Dale Keane. Coventry fans, those watching at home, those in the stadium tonight, just want you to know that all our thoughts are with you. It's been a terrible season all round, it really has, and obviously our thoughts have been with you for the last few weeks, but just as it's your first time back here, we want you to know that we haven't forgotten about you. But on to the match tonight, Max. How do you see it going?
This one's tough to call. They've only had 2 games against the Blaze and they were back in January, so could really be a roll of the dice. Storm have improved since then in player movements and changes up and down the lineups, and it's been a long time since we've seen them come to the Storm shelter, so really is a roll of the dice on this one.
And going into ones to watch for myself and the Manchester Storm, I'm going to have Evan Venninger. Been one of the star goaltenders in the league all season. He was brilliant last week, really holding his own against the Guildford Flames, the big shootout win, so hopefully he does it again tonight. But who have you got for the Storm?
For me, I'm calling out number 77, Zach Phillips. He needs to show a little bit more, in my opinion, but I think this is the kind of game he can shine through.
And now moving on to the Coventry Blaze, I'm taking Johnny Curran. Obviously he's had a few very productive seasons with the Coventry Blaze before moving on to the Belfast Giants at the start of this season. Didn't quite work out for him there, and now he finds himself back in Coventry where he is back amongst the points.
Yeah, and for me it's going to be Kim Talberg. I always like a Swede. They're good silky players. They can skate well, they can shoot well, they've got good hands to help them out, and yeah, I'm going with Kim Talberg for me.
And then moving on to Mystic Max and his score predictions. Last week Max did successfully predict it was definitely the penalty shootout. Did you get the overtime the night before as well?
I'm not too sure. Next season we're going to have a counter up on the screen.
I think we do. We definitely got the penalty shootout last week.
Yeah.
So, on to tonight then, Max.
Okay, score predictions. I've had a couple of things bouncing around in my head. Somebody said 4-2 with an empty netter. I'm going to go even further than that. I'm going to say 5-2 with an empty netter goal.
Funny enough, 4-2 is what I was going to go with, but I don't think an empty netter. Okay, so we'll go with that. But that's it from us here on the forecast. We hope you have a great night with us.